Good afternoon and welcome back to another ironic introduction to another video. Happy holidays to everybody who is celebrating or has celebrated depending on where you are in the world. Anybody out there, I hope you're having a great day and having some great time. If you're not, hey, well, I'm here and hopefully this is good news for you. If it's not, well, it's not for me. I probably won't be spending any money myself. But hey, if you are looking to spend, this is what Kabam has in store for you. So you will get additional bonuses when buying units, and it is a limited time offer for those who have become uncollected. This is not progression separated beyond uncollected. So as long as you are uncollected Cavalier, it doesn't matter. Everybody's looking at the same thing, at least within those two categories. So if we pop over to the units, I'll go through my evaluation based on my Excel sheet, and just always a fair reminder that the units per dollar scales upwards. So as you spend more money on a higher package, you get more units per dollar. And Kabam has made this year's very, very simple because it's really just 5-star shards, 6-star shards, and Cav crystals. So on this first one, we see 500 5-star shards and 1 Cav crystal. On the second one, we don't see a duplication of the value, so that's just kind of right there as a red flag. But we see 2 Cav crystals and 655 star shards, so definitely don't buy the $10 deal, just already letting you know. On this 31, again, we don't see, like, this is supposed to be a triplication of the second deal, or actually in this scenario we would actually prefer it to be a 6 times of the first deal, which would be 3,000 5-star shards, but this one is only 2,000 5-star shards and 6 Cav crystals, so again, kind of just feels a little weird, like the math is off a little bit. But we move into the $50 and $100 packages, and this is where the 6-star and 5-star crystals are. So we see a quarter of a 6-star crystal on the $50 deal, and 35% of a 5-star, and we see a little over 50% on the $100 deal, and 10,000 or a full 5-star crystal. So the $50 and $100 deals, the scale up actually looks pretty good, but let me go ahead and use this handy dandy Excel sheet just to show you a better way to look at the value here. So in the lower range, always remember that for unit value, I have this here. So this is unit value per dollar. Whenever you're evaluating these deals, I think it's incredibly important to normalize everything to a $1 value. So essentially all you do is you take everything that Kabam is offering and you divide by the quantity of dollars you would have spent on that package. For the $5 deal, for example, for each dollar you spent on the $5 deal, of course that has to be 5, you would get 100 5-star shards, 0 6-star shards, and you would get 0.2 of a Cavalier crystal. In addition, you would get 27 units per dollar. For the $10 one, this is where it, like, Kabam's math just kind of feels a little wonky. So, like, yeah, you get half an additional unit, but you're getting 35 less 5-star shards per dollar, and you're still getting the same amount of Cavalier crystals. So again, if you're really only fishing for the 5-star shards on these deals, you don't want to be buying the 10s, just buy the 5s first. And, again, you think with the upscale, you would hope to see better results. Because, again, on the $30 deal, you're seeing 1.3 more units per dollar than the $5 deal, which is nice. You want to stack up on those units. But for the 5-star shards, we're barely seeing any more than a $10 deal. And, again, we're seeing like 33 less per dollar of the 5-star shards. Now, for a lot of people, Cavalier crystals don't mean anything, because Cavalier crystals are probably not something you should really be buying with money. If you're buying with units that you've earned in game, I do it all the time, and I totally respect that, although it's like not the most efficient use of your units. But seeing them, on a dollar value doesn't feel as good because there's no guaranteed value there. So for a lot of people, if you're looking to like spend a little bit higher, go a little bit further on the whale scale, you're probably only looking at the $50 and the $100 deal. And again, the 50 still doesn't match the value of the $5 deal for 5-star shards. You're only getting 70. That's 30 less than the $5 deal, but in this case you are getting 50 6-star shards per dollar, which definitely makes up the gap. So this is acceptable. So I would say if you're looking to spend more than $50, that picking up this $50 deal and then rounding out with the fives is definitely acceptable, because that higher unit value definitely applies here. And then it's good to see that the $100 deal scale up is there, right? You're getting 30 more 5-star shards per dollar and 2.5 more 6-star shards per dollar in addition to the unit value. So any like whales or high tier whales, you're definitely going to be looking at the hundreds first and then the 50s. Anybody looking to spend more than 50, start with the 50s and then drop down to the fives. And if you're sitting in the sub 50 range, in my opinion, you're going to want to do maybe like a 30 and 3 fives, or if you're even sub 30, just stick to the fives. And if you're like me, you're really just disappointed with the way this is scaled up, and you probably won't buy anything at all, because it's definitely not worth it. But do keep in mind, this is one of the few instances where you're getting way more for the bang for your buck. So if you're ever gonna buy units, you plan on buying units, or units is something you buy often, this is definitely the time to be picking up these deals, because even as off-putting and disappointing as they may seem, as I think that Kabam is royally screwed up by not having this progression based, I think that, there's still significantly more value in each of these packages. So that said, hopefully this helps you guys out. Hopefully it helps you evaluate the deals and know what you're looking at, and I will talk to you all later.